racetrack, Detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. Careful, Detective! I'd like the car to be working when I'm done with you. I control these! That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. Come on, Detective. It's a linear course. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop?
Pit stop.
An admission of defeat! Come back whenever you want to reacquaint yourself with my superiority. Dark Knight, back for another attempt? Good. I'm sure that punching idiots and blowing up tanks will have really aided your lateral thinking. Really? Again? I knew you were a sadist, Batman, but the masochistic streak surprises me. Masochistic surprise? Ready, set, go! No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. I control these. That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. Katana sharp mental acuity, near instant reaction time, all marks of a true genius, Batman. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an unredeemable idiot? I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Oh, dear. That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick. Turn around, you dark knucklehead. Very good, Dark Knight. Again! go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff it. Wrong way, Dark Knight. Don't tell me I need to hover in front of you waving a flag to get you to turn around. Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrap. Oh, you incompetent boy racer. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead vats of pressure. Where did you learn how to drive? Ha! You failed! Your idiocy never ceases to... Well, actually, no. I have come to expect it. Well, actually, no. Come on, detective! Back to the start of the course! Back to the start of the course! Did you engineer that car yourself, Batman? It would explain the numerous design flaws. Have you noticed, Batman? The walls of inevitability are closing in. Oh, Batman. Don't make me come down there and show you how it's done. Upside down? Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. I thought I'd seen everything. You know, I think the wheels on that thing might actually be as thick as your skull. Feeling claustrophobic, detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting in for you, detective. A stain on my floor. Oh, you incompetent boy racer. No, Batman, you can't drive through solid objects. It's really basic physics. I can see it, detective. You're miscalculating corners, swerving through straights. Oh, Dark Knight, that looked like it hurt. Did it? Try and avoid the descending ceiling, Dark Knight. You seem to have lost. Something wrong. I could literally do this with my eyes closed. Care to try again, Dark Knight? Because the timer won't start until you situate yourself at the start of the track. If you can't understand the intellectual virtues of completing this trial, Batman, I'm not going to explain them to you. things clearer now that that insane clown has been disposed of? Now you know who your real nemesis is. It's time! 1,000 dead bats of pressure. Careful, detective! I'd like the car to be working when I'm done with you. Oh, dear. That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick. Ah, the sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time, detective, or you will fail again. Faster next time, or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury. Careful, Dark Knight. That car has some value, even if you don't. Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Oh, good. The fun part.
Which cabinet, kitty cat?
And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana. Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science. Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities. Come now, Dark Knight. Don't force me to eject you from the chamber. Eject you from the chamber. Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I thought I'd put those abilities to the test. The only mammals capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel. Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise. Creatures known to prey on bats include hawks, owls, some spiders, falcons, and, oh yes, of course, me. It must feel wonderful, Detective, floating majestically over a city filled with your minute inferiors. Much like being me. Shape memory fibers, some sort of collapsible harness, an arrogant insistence that the laws of gravity do not apply to you. You remind me of another plucky young man who likes strapping on a pair of makeshift wings. What was his name? Oh, yeah. It's a classical reference, you uncultured brute. Poor Batman. Listen, when I'm stuck on a puzzle, I find it helps to... You know, it's never come up.
Never come up.
Admit it, Batman. I am unbeatable. Unbeatable. Admit it, Batman. I am unbeatable. Unbeatable. Admit it, Batman. I am unbeatable. Flummoxed, Batman? At a loss? Completely stumped? That's how I feel when I contemplate how long it's taken to beat you. You got there eventually, Detective. making you literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. Your next key awaits you. Key.
I can't leave until I've helped Selina choose her key.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Can you trust him, Catwoman?
Can you trust?
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Selina's waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
Come on, floor it! Let's run this pig off the road! Damn psychos! They're gonna kill me! Go, go! The hell is that thing? Turn around! Go, go! I tell you, I'm hearing strange noises. Something's flying around out there. You know, if you want to get anything off your chest, now's a good time. What are you talking about? You know, it helps to unburden yourself before you die. You gonna kill me? Yeah, I kinda had that in mind. But I thought I would not give it up. I got away. If you can hear me, Batman. Run! Those tanks will run us over. I've seen it happen. Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive! So what, we gotta listen to Scarecrow lecture us all night?
Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark. Heavens above! Will you ever figure it out? Ever.
You still haven't apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Greetings to my costumed contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Hey, don't shove. Move over, would you?
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Well, you better grab that key and be on your way.
Hey,
Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Leave the blue ones to me. Leave the blue ones to me.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I've built a highly efficient production line.
Leave the blue ones to me.
All the danger of... all the fun of riddle solving. You can thank me after. Thank you.
Leave the blue ones to me.
You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally. After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight. Nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, 'cause you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend, Talia al Ghul. Now, don't worry, I asked, and she's totally cool with Cat Lady having a go on the old scratching post. She also says, ow, ow, is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart?
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Did you see what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find out.
I've spotted heavy armor patrolling Founders Island.
Cobra drones, sir. According to the long-range scanners, their offensive capabilities are devastating. It's safe to say it would be unwise to confront them without them.
Target gone! I say again, that man is gone! Hardest is when you go back. Everyone expects you to switch off, but you can't. I don't want to switch it off. Nothing beats this, man. The rush. I wish I could be like them, live a normal life. That's not who I am. Shit, I couldn't do that. 9 to 5, dying slow every day. I want to go out fighting. Yeah, I won't argue with that. I'm gonna end you! Dodge this! No! No! Get him back! Not gonna work!
Your death was inevitable, I'm afraid. A statistical certainty.
You saw the projected numbers. Once the full force is deployed and operational, he doesn't stand a chance.
Stop him! You can't hurt me! Pathetic!
That's what happens when you take on my men. You lose.
Look out! Come back! Look out! Batman! You're supposed to stop him! Get this! You can't hurt me! Try harder, bad freak! Bricks! 2 weeks! Check out the lieutenant! Look, I told you 3 times. Joker guy's dead. Now would you shut up? We're on patrol.
Okay, I just hate clowns. I saw him on TV once, you know, when he ran for president.
Is there anyone in this damn army who knows how to fight?
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
All this for one guy seems a little excessive, if you ask me. He'll be dead within the hour.
I thoughtfully located my next challenge, my Divinity Churchyard detective, so that you can desperately pray for help in overcoming it.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
I'm just saying, if he runs, he's got my vote. Look, Luther's not running. And if he was, you really want some billionaire geek in charge? He said the right thing about, you know, those meta-human types. Let's not mix work and politics, okay?
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
Be careful, the Bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass. I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the Bat decides to break all our limbs? In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room. Should find Penguin. I heard he's recruiting.
Riddler, talk.
Sure. Whatever you say.
We're done.
Here he is. Get after him. Say goodnight, Batman. We're gonna... My favorite ride was probably Blackgate, but this is top 3. Easy. Anybody seen that Anarchy guy? That kid'd love this.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts. Ah, you'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. Ah, you'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to target their allies. An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with. Ah, you'll like this. I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not like I could leave this city even if I wanted to. Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Our army is trained, Batman. Disciplined and loyal. They lack the cowardice you rely on and exploit.
Oh, Bats, you big kidder. You don't fool me. Bats? Bats!
Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Outside the tunnel!